Hello and welcome back to Firewatch. It's been so long since I played this. I can't really remember exactly what's going on, and except that there's apparently people spying on the characters, and that something was set on fire. And also, I'm to reporting about the receiver beeping.
This receiver just picked something up.
I need to turn my volume up.
Like a signal? It's going beep beep.
Yeah, what could it be?
I don't know. You gotta find out.
Alright, I'm on my way now.
You know what I just picked up?
No.
A fifth of Major Bueno tequila from the creek.
Are you drunk?
No! I am getting drunk.
Huh.
Good plan.
I'm a good planner. My thinking is I could stay up all night worried I'm gonna lose my job because of the side fire, or I could not worry and let the chips fall where they may. It's not like there's any proof we were down there.
My thinking is I'm gonna follow this wave receiver.
Ooh, I like it when you think.
Ay, ay, ay. I'll just leave you alone with whatever these thoughts are.
Radio off. Yeah, ignore a drunk person. Looks like we are to head due this direction, southwest. So, Hawk's Rest, it seems, or over that area just north of it, where there seems to be a small passage that I don't think I've used before. On second thought, I still probably should have the map. Head this way for now. Hang on, I was looking at this thing wrong, wasn't I? It's west. So it's actually along this way somewhere. There should be a path around here, I think. Is that some sort of animal? Or just the wind? Hold on, I'm forgetting what the buttons do. Yeah, I'm going in completely wrong way as to where I meant to. Am I heading towards the big fire or something? And around the creek or the fire break, possibly. I think I'm to head back to the medicine wheel. Here we are. Possibly. The one tree like that in the game I can't walk on. Here we go.
Shit! What? Ah!
Now this for the cave.
I found some sort of supply bag, light camping gear, some clothes, and basics. It was alarmed. I think that's what was making the receiver go haywire.
You're okay? It's not a trap or anything?
Yeah, I'm fine. But there's also a set of keys here. I don't know why they'd be hidden out here. They say Shoshone National Forest, Cave 452. Is that the one in the canyon?
Yeah, it is. Who the hell took them?
And what the hell is in that cave?
Okay, let's just think.
Says the woman with a half a bottle of tequila in her belly.
Maybe they're panicking and we're preparing to beat it. But the fire hasn't spooked, and we have new walkie-talkies, so we have the upper hand.
Yeah, well, it's hard to feel like you have the upper hand when you're standing in the dark in the middle of the woods.
Oh. Well, you're back in your tower. Maybe you need a drink, too.
I'm not in my tower.
I am looking at a man standing in your lookout. And it's not you.
It is not me.
Oh my god, go.
I'm going.
Well, this is bad. Well, that's somebody alerted. Sure, it's unlikely there will be anybody there.
I don't see anyone up here.
He was just there.
Left a cassette player taped to my damn door.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Well, let's see what's on it. It's a tape of us talking down at the site. Sounds like it was recorded from somewhere nearby.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and it sounds like we were the ones who burned it down and that it was your idea.
No.
We are screwed.
No!
Dee, just don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening, Henry?
The next day.
It's going to be okay. We haven't done anything wrong.
Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire. So I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
We don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I know.
No, but we have all the notes here, and these are these are all the letters I picked up as well. Huh. This has been taken off, and long enough ago that it's now dust. Huh. Well, I can't exactly put it away, so may as well. This game is it does seem that something might go weird if it's put in the wrong place. Like, remember the turtle disappeared before. So, looks like it's time for some spelunking. And, of course, my stammer has to ruin every sentence, doesn't it? Hey, how? Seriously, how? How? Why does this guy not break something? I know at least I'd twist my ankle doing that in all likelihood.
Hey, you didn't actually make that call, right? To the other lookout? It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kinda just wish I hadn't.
Of course I didn't. No way. They're trying to pit us against each other.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not gonna happen, though.
Thanks, Henry.
Well, the time as I tried to say before, but failed completely. Time for some spelunking. Wait, is that a different sign? And here we are in the cave.
What the hell?
And let me guess, the door is locked behind me.
Delilah, someone locked me in the cave. Is this thing working? Delilah! Send someone to the cave, please! Can't get any damn reception.
Anything from here? No.
Jesus, this is a big cave.
There's nowhere to put a rope, So this looks to be the way to go.
It's freezing in here. Is anybody down there?
Wait, but those people two people disappeared. The one who left the backpack that had all the rope in it. Did one of them disappear down here? Seems odd it would just be a random shoe unless it fell down there. There's no reason that shouldn't have been just one animation to jump over. And it looks like I found a way out. Into the big fire, possibly? Or is that just the day-night cycle doing something?
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus.
So you didn't find anything?
What was he holding the walkie-talkie with just then?
Sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
There's something oddly uniform about these rocks. Now, where on earth am I? Oh.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle. Bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, and this is where we found the backpack.
Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much.
Huh. Smart kid from the sounds of things.
I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler. It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dumped water on fires, and I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was going to bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
He was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left.
Huh.
There's some grade A dork contraband here.
You found his pocket protector?
I found I guess, a data sheet for one Gladius Silva, half-elf, armor 7.
Classic wizards and wyverns.
Yeah, between this and the map I found in my tower, old Brian created quite the fantasy world.
Gosh, Brian had everything he loved out there.
More Dungeons and Dragons jokes here. Unintelligible nerd stuff. I take that as a challenge. It should come with a bunch of climbing anchors.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear. His anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was gonna hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. He left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
There's a busted old toy out here, some sort of electronic game.
Yeah? I like Pong.
Everybody likes Pong.
Gosh, Brian had everything he loved out there.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
What's it say?
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ned didn't really seem like a, you know, with it dad.
He made the place pretty comfy too.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, at the expense of what are probably stolen pillows.
That little shit.
Well, these should let me get into the cave. So, here we go. If I can remember the way. Oh yeah, that's right, there's a big drop. So like, I'm unable to go back the way I got in. And in the cave, I remember there being a crack like that one.
What do you think is in there?
I don't know, really. I mean, we gotta find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
They closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a
Are you serious with this shit right now?
hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
Honestly, I just want to know. I want to know what is worth doing everything that's been done to us.
Yeah, me too. And not going to jail would be a nice kicker. Oh, also, those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
vegetable in there.
Yeah, we've got enough unanswered shit to answer for, I'd say.
Anything new in here? Why was it spring loaded? It says it seems a fair bit darker now. I suppose with the natural lights and such. It's got later, so they won't be there. I thought there was something up with that rock when I saw it. I just knew that big crack served a purpose. Again, why couldn't have that just been one animation? What's that? Well, it looks like there's been something. Oh, that's bad. Well, it explains the shoe.
Probably a good one. God, poor kid. You stuff gave out. Poor fucking kid.
And this is when you expect a jump scare or something. It's gonna fall. No. Again, why not one animation? Sure, call me lazy just for having to press one button, but still. But there's no real purpose for me just standing up there. Just seems like a weird design decision to me. Oh, and we are back at the entrance. And was that a footstep? Or the big fire?
Hey, you, might want to take a seat.
I've been sitting this entire time. I'm almost always sitting. What's wrong?
The only thing in the cave was a body.
A body? God, what a mess.
Delilah. It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just what it was. He was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. Whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about it. What do we do now, Dee? I mean, are you okay?
No. I'm not. He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
And day 79. Pack up belongings. And there's a helicopter.
See that plane?
Or a plane.
I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Is this the big fire or the site fire? Or...
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster.
Oh.
They're renaming it after my lookout. You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec? You know, about things?
About what?
We still don't know who was listening to us, who was following me around, who made that tape.
Yeah. All we have is the body of a dead boy who did nothing wrong.
But maybe we can still find these people.
Look, I think whoever's out there caused the site fire to cover their tracks, and I'm almost certain that when I get off the helicopter, I'm going to be led into a room and made to listen to a tape of me saying we started it.
And we don't know shit. What can I do?
Well, there's something for you to do. Holy shit.
Holy crap. Yeah, oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Okay. Yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
Look, if something happens...
I'll remember you.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Oh. Well, I was thinking we're about to conclude things, but there might be a bit more, so I don't know if I should end the episode here or not. So yeah, this might be the end of the episode, it might not. I have no clue, and I should probably cut recording anyway to go check on the dog.